Hi, this is Niall here from Stone Trigger. My band Stone Trigger, we're just back from our UK tour with Gunzo, featuring Rudy Sarzo on bass and Tracy Guns on guitar, Mike O'Mara on vocals and Shane Fitzgibbon on drums. We had a great 10 days all across the UK. So anyway, I'd like to thank those guys for bringing us on tour with them, and we had a blast and we hope to do it again very soon. So anyway, the reason I'm here is to give a quick background on how I started playing drums, who influenced me, and basically take it from there. So initially how I got into playing drums was I was sitting on a wall in Dublin waiting to play football with a few friends of mine as a teenager, about 15 years of age, and U2 were actually on their Joshua Tree World Tour, and they were actually doing sound check in Croke Park football stadium in Dublin, and I could hear Larry Mullins tapping away in the drums and just getting his levels right. None of my friends had turned up, so I was sitting there waiting, bored, and I just started tapping my legs and the wall and everything else. So when the guys came back to play football, I just couldn't play football. All I wanted to do was play drums. So that night I went home, I was doing my homework in school, I couldn't concentrate, I just kept tapping the pens off the table. So literally about 2 weeks later, I went to Walton School of Music in Dublin and I started learning to play drums. That's basically how it all kicked off. After a few weeks I just left the drumming lessons and just taught myself. And my all-time idol drumming has been Tommy Aldridge from Whitesnake. He just his way of playing, his heaviness, the way, the effort, the passion he puts into playing drums just followed me for the last 20 years, and no other drummer has come close to him in my opinion. And like, the guy's in his 60s now and he's still rocking at Whitesnake, so it's a testament to his passion and his power and his enthusiasm for playing drums. So that's basically my background in drums. I'm really happy. I'm happy with my band Stone Trigger. As I said, we're just back from our tour. We've recorded a new EP called Blackvenom, and we have a video out called Blackvenom as well for that actual song. So onwards and upwards with the band, and we're hoping to get back to the UK, maybe across Europe and the States, hopefully this year or next year. So we'll see what happens. I'd like to say a huge thank you, huge thank you to Tracy Guns from Gunzo for allowing us the opportunity to play on tour with them in the UK. Tracy Guns himself is such a warm character and such a funny guy, and he's a legend over the last 25-30 years playing with LA Guns. He's toured the world, and to give us this opportunity at Stone Trigger to tour with them in England for 10 days, it was just fantastic. Also, the rest of the guys in his band Gunzo, Rudy Sarzo on bass, who's a legendary bass player who played over the years with Ozzy Osbourne, Dio, Quiet Riot, Whitesnake. He's just played all of the bands. Also Shane Fitzgibbon on drums, who's just such a hard hitter. He's such a great guy as well. He helped me every time we played. He helped me set up the drums, take them down, put them in the van. He's just such a great all-round guy. And then, and last but not least, Mike O'Mara on vocals. He was such a down-to-earth guy as well. Give us all some great advice. Just a great guy. All four guys are just so kind and so genuine people, and thank you to those guys for having us, and hopefully we'll tour with them again pretty soon. Say a big thank you to our friends and supporters and fans over the last few years. We've had some ups and downs in the band, and without you guys we probably wouldn't have got through it. So for having our backs. We appreciate it. I'd like to say a big thank you as well to the Thomas House venue in Dublin, who let us use their venue for the last few months before the tour, and those guys were great. We're really, really appreciative of the help and support that they've given us, not just for the tour that we did, but over the last few years when we've played there. They've been great, and we hope to be back there pretty soon. I'd like to give a big shout out to Keynote Music in Dublin, who helped me get the endorsement for Evans drum heads and ProMark sticks. You guys have been awesome over the last couple of years, not just for local gigs, but especially during this tour with Gunzo. I would have been lost without you guys. You helped me out with lots of drum heads and sticks to keep me going for the tour. I also would like to say a big shout out to X Music in Dublin, in particular John Healy in the drum department, and also a music maker in Dublin with Ronan O'Reilly. Those two guys have been instrumental in the last 2.5, 3 years. Even before this tour, any shows I was doing around the country where I needed anything at the last minute, all I did was make a phone call and they hooked me up. So I'm really appreciative to those guys, and that's it. I was happy enough with that one. That one seemed linear enough.
Okay, the baby in the picture.
Also, not forgetting Paul, the tour manager. He was such a great guy over the 10 days. He helped us out. Anything we needed, we just talked to Paul. He got us sorted. So if the opportunity arises, again, for Gunzo when they come over on tour, we hope to be there and we hope to rock with them and just have a great time. Peace out.